This one time, I felt like Eminem, but instead of my palms being sweaty, they were very itchy. And I never would have expected the way that night ended. Let's get into it. It's day number 17 of painting all 365 days of this calendar year. And today we're going to paint a little sunrise winter walk. Felt like we could use a little more sunshine, and I realized we haven't done a lot of sunrises or sunsets yet. So I thought it'd be a nice addition, along with the winter theme that we've had going here. So back in my Twin Peaks days, we would have sports nights, where whatever the holiday season was for sports that are very big in my town. Football, basketball, whatever it is. People would gather in masses to come watch the games on our TVs, eat some snacks, drink some beers. You know, good old sports bar kind of theme. And my hand had been itching all day long, specifically my left palm. But things got very busy, very hectic. Even with the $5 cover charge for people to get in to just be able to watch the game, we were packed. I tended to wait on the section of tables that was 2 10 tops and 2 booths together, and by the end of a busy sports night, every single one of those seats would be filled, along with a lot of standing room, which the rule for that was kind of a free-for-all as far as us waitresses went. It was first come, first serve. You find someone standing, you want to order them a beer, you do it, and then the smart thing to do was to tab them out 1 beer at a time. You just never knew where they would wander off to, and they're hard to keep track of when they're standing. So we're late into this one particular night. I think it might have been a fight night. I want to say we were getting to the finishing rounds of a UFC fight, and some of the gentlemen ended up leaving, opening up a couple of spots at my table. These 2 guys wandered in, had a seat, ordered a beer each. It was 1 round of 2 beers. And we're watching what's maybe the final round of the fight night, or if it was a, football, basketball, one of those kind of nights, it's the last few minutes of the inning. Pretty much everybody is wrapping up at this point in time, closing out all their dinner tabs, and these gentlemen ask for theirs. I bring it to them. It's maybe $8. It's a couple of beers. They hadn't been there long. I check on them a couple times. They don't want anything else. I wish them a good night as I pick up their tab and I go to the computer to enter everything in, and then my jaw drops. Now, my manager was next to me when this is happening, and she looks at me and says, "Well, I told you so when you told me your palm is itchy. I told you were coming into money." All the people who had sat there a long time, ordered a bunch of things, had bigger checks. The gentleman who had sat down for maybe 10 minutes and ordered a beer each and then closed out left me a $100 tip. This was the first time I had ever gotten a $100 tip. I was absolutely flabbergasted. I was stunned. I didn't even enter it into the computer. I walked back over to them. And I said, Are you sure? Are you sure you want to give me this? I got you 1 beer. You weren't even here that long." And one of them just looked at me, smiled very nicely, and said, "Yeah, I'm absolutely certain you deserve that. You've been working very hard, and we appreciate you." So that was pretty cool. That's like a core memory for me now. But anyways, here's day number 17. It's up on our calendar. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.